Dude said you're shaking your ass with the performer, and then you branded her afterwards.
Wow.
Him.
Correct.
That's your way of just moving around the country and just branding your. You know, farmers do that to their cattle, right?
Wow.
I'm gonna give you the slogan. All right, it's people who are on their own vibe, even if it means being divided from the rest.
Oh,
Brother, this guy stinks!
Talk to these. I like it.
NewRoryAndMal.
Drop that new song.
Drop that beat.
Known as nuclear.
Drop that new hit.
Nuclear is so devastating that
Mortimer.
I don't even want to talk about it.
We're
That was
back.
a word that was never supposed to be mentioned.
We're back, Julian.
Oh my
Neither
They
God.
tried to break us up.
I said that
The
once.
Don.
I said, "Oh, what a terrible thing."
Look at the
to say."
Don.
No. You have two N-words.
We have
The
two.
one is, but the other is the nuclear word.
Yeah.
Not supposed to ever be mentioned.
I don't know if y'all knew it was two.
Ever. It's mentioned every single day now.
Nah, I see. Like I see the comparison.
Every single day they
Come
talk
on,
about
don't do it. Like,
wilderness,
Don, he dropping
stand
bars
up
for
and
The old one used to be
what?
mentioned every day too.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Disaster, the
Elon
likes
let it
of
fly.
which this world has never seen. This will make World War I and World War II
Well, he's an alien, so
Like
it doesn't really
baby
matter his
stuff.
race.
Yeah.
Like baby
because
stuff.
of a word
Baby stuff.
known as nuclear.
You, baby
Your boy's back, Mal.
Your boys.
I will say, Trump knows how to keep a hit record. Like he knows this is the first single from the last album was Mexicans
Nah,
Are
he-
Rapists.
What happened
This is
was-
the first single to the new album.
What happened was he started seeing people like, yo, where's Donald Trump? He's been kind of quiet. He's not. This is just, this is his way of just shaking up the algorithms.
Yeah.
2 N-words. 2 that we should never say.
Mhm.
We know what the first one is.
What's the first one?
The first one is
Okay, gotta bleep that.
can't say.
Well, all right.
Trump's other favorite word.
Trump's definitely one of his faves. But this nuclear. It's just nuclear.
It's what?
It's the delivery too.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
His
Yeah.
Adderall ass mouth.
That dry ass mouth, that chalk mouth. Can't say it, not supposed to say it. Now we just say it every day.
That was really good.
We have 2 N-words. You know what the one is, and the other is
Nuclear.
nuclear.
Huh? Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at me. I was trying to stay on this
no.
segment.
History month.
We do have 3 N-words. Welcome to a new episode of the New Rory and Mal podcast. I am
Nuclear Rory and Mal.
the nuclear Rory, the nuclear Rory and Mal podcast.
Say the other one.
Nah,
Not gonna say it.
Not the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, not gonna say it. Nuclear Rory and Mal podcast. I am Mal.
So you're fine with the N-word just as long as it's not in the first 5 minutes of a video,
Exactly.
Well, his N-word is Nicaragua.
Thank you.
which I can't say either.
Yeah. He says
Too many
Nicaragua.
root words in there that I just, you know.
It's 3
He's
N-words.
from Central America.
Yeah.
It's like alphabetical slaughter.
The Papoose song?
What's every day, man.
It took me a second. I was like, wait,
every
is he,
day I don't
he
understand.
can't be talking about the
I just
Papoose
don't
song.
understand this group of people we have in this room.
As someone that does like Papoose, we put a lot of sauce on that record.
Yo, first of all, look, who else? What other podcast are you gonna go from Trump to Papoose? Look at us.
Like, we really sat there like he just fucking invented fire.
You did.
He was like, hey, alert.
And like, it was the first time I like remember being, whether it was school, barbershop, or whatever, like people trying to break down obvious shit to you. Like, you don't understand. He went from A to B. I'm like, nah, I know the alphabet.
Yeah. But you've never slaughtered the alphabet though.
That is very true.
Yeah, so he was the first one to slaughter it.
Well, that's what Trump is doing now, because before there was one N-word.
Yeah.
So now we have to get rid of another N-word.
There's a few N-words.
He's
that we-
slaughtering
we just-
the alphabet.
This episode is dedicated to all of the N-words that we have to just get away, that we have to put away. We can't use them anymore. We just got to put them away. So as we go through this episode and this sound journey, Rory, let's come up with N-words.
Look at the F word that
There we-
Papoose used during
Happy
the
Black
F
History Month.
segment.
Oh yeah, fake fraud.
Fake fraud. Then he said something.
Yeah.
Fronting for fame.
Then he said something. Can't say that word anymore.
He said a lot.
Yeah,
Trump can.
Trump can.
I think Trump is going to get the F word off.
him or Elon. No, actually, no. I told you guys that Elon. He sent me I opened up my Twitter app the other day, and before I could use it, I had to delete some old tweets from 2009 that I didn't make. That a friend of mine A friend of mine grabbed my phone. That's what used to happen.
Yeah, we know.
And I forgot I didn't delete those, so I had to delete them. And now I have my account back.
It's weird that Elon knows those specific words.
Well, he sent the guys to search and clean up those Twitter streets.
Yeah.
But we are back with a nuclear episode. I am Mal.
I'm Rory.
And
at this
we
point,
are
like,
Well, we just have to make sure that people know who's who and what's what around these parts. But yeah, Donald Trump made an. Well, first of all, it's been a few days since we've all seen each other. So let me just make sure everybody good. How's everybody feeling?
Could be doing better.
You know.
Could be doing better.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, just I miss seeing you guys sometimes, and when I haven't seen you guys
All
for a
right,
while.
Demaris, how you doing?
Never mind. You know,
I'm alive,
happiness is a
so-
spectrum.
Oh, I'm
And
on the
he's on the
spectrum, all right.
Listen.
Eddin is definitely on the spectrum.
I'm definitely on the
let me tell you.
spectrum. Yeah.
How you doing,
Anyways.
baby? Did you good?
I'm okay. I'm alive.
Whoa.
Demaris is so.
She's dark.
Can we
man.
just take? Can we take Demaris?
You see how the hair is laid though.
Yeah, I know she got
Something
somewhere
is
to go
afoot.
tonight. She got
That's a new
somewhere to go
piece right
tonight.
there.
She laying the edges down. The edges got to be laid. That I know. Where you going, baby D? You got plans tonight?
No.
Dinner?
Where's he taking you?
No.
Or she?
No plans?
No, I'm going.
Or
You
Hey.
have all right. First of all, the blush, the hair, and the socks all match. You going somewhere?
Y'all hired a professional photographer. I now have to look decent coming to work. I can't just
Nah. Give him
roll
baby
in
D.
here.
Give him who you is.
Nah, I
No. Be
can't.
yourself.
Show
In
him how
your
crazy you really
truest
are.
state.
the
In
raw?
your natural state.
Yeah.
That's
if
what
he
they
doesn't
want.
love you on the pod, he doesn't
Yeah.
deserve you at your.
In front of God.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
how
know.
I
That's
do
how
it.
we
far. Podcast.
Rory,
slaughter.
I'm here all week, whether you like it or
Yo,
not.
I dropped bars in a group chat with Eddin and Benner,
And Benner,
via
yeah.
voice note, and they kind of had real no response, and I felt a way. It was a joke at first, and then they didn't really give me my
They didn't hit
the
They
way
laugh?
you know how the battle rappers' friends be gassing everything they say.
Yeah.
I was expecting that type of
Yeah,
reaction.
but look who you sent
Okay.
it to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sent it to the wrong
you would have
people.
responded. Is
Eddin
You
what-
gotta know your
Benner.
demo. You gotta know the audience. Read the room.
Hold
read
on,
the
let me-
chat.
We needed
Oh,
to
please play it, please.
we
Yeah.
needed to redo.
Wait till you hear it. Then you guys will understand.
You gonna understand why we gonna understand why you didn't give it a response?
Yeah, yes.
So we had an ad for FX Snowfall,
Hey,
giving them an extra ad here.
final season.
And I guess we had used the wrong pronunciation on something, whatever.
Roy doesn't know how to say FXs.
So yeah, I pluralized FX. I don't know what it was. Wednesdays. They was going nuts, but it was time sensitive, so I cut it at the crib, with the mic, just so we could send it over.
Mhm.
And I sent it to Benner and Eddin in case they needed to put some better audio on it. And then Benner was like, "Well, now send us a 16 about FX and Snowfall." And this was on spot, just right off the dome. I didn't even wait.
We know.
I could have wrote, but I was I felt in the moment. Chilling in the Lex watching FX. That's how we ball. Call me Jack Frost, because that's how the snowfall. Come on. No response?
Why did you just bob like that?
No, nothing?
Jack Frost.
I mean, I feel like your delivery could have been a little bit better, but I see where you were going with the bars.
So how would you?
And you didn't
respond?
even let me get into how the Lex was the same color.
The
it's
Lex
cool.
is the same color as the
What do you mean? We didn't let you get
after
into
I said
it.
that, I was like, should I keep going? And they didn't reply.
Yeah, no, I think that they
I think
It
we
was-
made.
What
a
was
good
the
call.
next
Safe.
series of bars going to be?
no. We
Well,
don't-
that was off the
I don't-
dome. I would go back and
Yeah.
go back to the pen
Yeah,
and
let him
pad.
take some time and sit with that and write and really
But you can't picture me in the Lex with the TV right there watching
No.
FX.
I'd rather not.
No.
The Mazda?
can't picture that.
And you don't think they call me Jack Frost?
I think nobody has ever called you Jack
I'm
Frost.
not-
Yeah, you
I'm not
white with
frosty.
the
Yeah.
you got the orange with the carrot for the note.
Yeah.
He looks
You're
like
not
a
even seeing
Frosty.
that.
He looks like a frosty.
You're right. I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry.
Because that's how the snow falls.
I get it. No, I know.
Ooh.
You know,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Yep.
Snow. All right.
I'm with you.
That was off the top.
No, I
I don't
get
know
it.
if you realized.
No.
Do I need to break it down again?
No, you do not.
It was off the dome.
You do
It's a good ad.
absolutely not. Like,
Y'all
just
be hating on Rory. He got a couple little bars.
keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm here to support you, my brother.
It's so insulting.
It was. I think it was the acoustics and where I was.
Probably was.
Yeah,
Probably
That's
was.
what
It was this.
It's not, it wasn't mixed yet.
The reverb was
Yeah,
going
the room.
crazy,
The
yeah.
room was a little. It wasn't soft enough.
There was a delay.
Yeah.
There was a delay.
Don't worry about it.
See?
So
Anyway.
I should have put that in the full group chat.
No.
I can keep giving y'all
I'm
bars.
so glad you left that exactly where that belongs there. That has a home. It found a home.
Now
That
only
It's
is-
like
me
beach
and Benner
is
know.
better. Like
Yeah.
we don't need the whole thing.
Yeah. No.
But I don't get any respect that at any moment when
Nope.
someone asks me for bars, it takes 1 second and I give you bars.
But no one asked you for bars.
Yeah, no, they said
No, actually, Benner asked him
Benner
for a hot
did?
16.
Oh, okay.
and just on spot. That's
Yeah.
just how I come with it
And
every
Benner's
time.
after the first 6. You know what? I don't need the other 10.
Yes, he didn't respond. Neither of us responded.
I mean, they got to pay for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, nah. I
These
feel you.
freestyles ain't for free.
I feel you.
Your
I know my
OnlyFans
worth.
is
I'm here with you.
Mhm.
Come on.
Patreon.
Julian, how was your weekend?
I didn't do anything notable. I don't think. I don't know.
You made salmon for some young harlot.
No, I made salmon for myself. Okay,
Oh.
so I made 2 fillets of salmon, sent them in the group chat.
That's how I know you a hoe, because you never talk about cooking at all. But the time you cook salmon once, you're like, hey guys.
It's not once.
That's what IG hoes do.
I was feeling myself this week because I've been going
Alfredo
to bed.
and salmon.
I haven't had alcohol. I've been going to bed at 9 o'clock. I was in bed at 9, like knocked out by 9:30. I woke up at 6 today.
Okay.
I've been going to the gym every day. I feel great. Like, I'm like in a good space.
Yeah.
So that includes cooking for myself more. I felt comfortable enough to share my cooking in the group.
You're so strong, Julian.
I respect that.
It wasn't met with
The salmon looked
reception.
good.
It
It
was
looked like it
delicious.
was moist.
But my bars, right?
What the fuck did you
like-
want us to say about your salmon?
Save me a fillet. I don't know.
Save me a fillet.
It was only 2.
He wanted us to say, save me a fillet. I have never told another man to save me a fillet. Are you crazy? What's wrong with
It
you?
was delicious.
Save me a fillet.
Well, you're not eating, so you're out.
No,
You,
I'm
got,
not.
you have salmon bars
Do I have salmon bars?
on spot. See?
No.
Yeah, see, it's difficult, huh?
No, it's not difficult. I just don't have just not running around with salmon bars in my head. I am my 12-day juice cleanse ends today.
Woo!
This is the last day?
It's the last day for my juice cleanse. Ends today.
You're so strong.
But for Lent, I'm giving up weed. I'm not smoking.
Bitches.
Okay.
And I'm not masturbating.
Hey.
Wow.
I'll join
So
you.
no sex, no masturbation.
He gonna be
40
miserable
days.
as fuck coming in the way.
No
Wait,
sex or just no
sex
masturbation?
and no masturbation?
Well, I don't get much sex, guys.
You're beating
Shut
someone.
the
No
fuck-
sex
I
or
don't.
no masturbation.
Why are
Which
we
one is it?
lying?
No, you
I
don't
promise you I
masturbate
don't.
because you fuck so much.
No,
Right.
I promise you I don't. I don't know why y'all think I'm like this dude that's just nailing everything.
He
Like,
not
really
fucking off
everything.
juices. Off the juice cleanse, you not
Oh,
putting
no, I'm
no hammer down
definitely
off no
not.
juice
Heard
cleanse.
the
He'll
juice
pass the
cleanse.
fuck out.
I
Yeah,
feel like
fuck
you would
no.
fuck anything off the juice cleanse because your mind is all scattered and you have no protein.
no.
You can't think
See,
clearly, so
actually-
you just fucking anything.
See, it's actually the opposite. On the juice cleanse, it's all about being very, very like
Intentional.
Yeah, it's very intentional. It's very in the moment. Stay, centered.
Mhm.
Meditate. You don't have to just meditate in the morning. Some people you can meditate any time of the day. It's just all about being very focused and very disciplined.
Have you had sex during this juice cleanse?
No, hell no.
Why hell no?
12 days, no. Bro, I don't have. I'm juicing.
Like he came.
If I start like sex is cardio, bro.
I mean,
Like if I'm fucking like and I'm just off juices, like I
Just
will get
sweating
lightheaded
juice.
and pass the fuck out.
maybe it's more of a passionate, slower situation.
Nah.
The
What do you
ashpagash.
mean?
No.
I gotta beat that shit up every time out the gate, making passionate love.
What do you like? What do you meditate about? Like, what do you when you get in your meditation bag?
I just start thinking about just things I wanna do, like family things that's going on, things with work, things with just day-to-day life stuff, like staying more in tune with like family things that's going, just
No, you said
I don't
that.
spend
Yeah,
I don't
no.
spend enough. No, but that's what it is. I
Yeah.
don't spend enough time with like family.
Man, you've been fucking.
Bro, I don't know why you think I'm 41 years old. I'm not no horny
41-year-olds don't fuck.
No, but I'm not like this horny 30-year-old guy that's just running around every night trying to get pussy. Like I
That-
don't
Don't
do
talk
that-
about Julian like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
shouldn't
felt
talk
like
about
that was
Eddin.
directed at
Yeah.
someone in the room.
No, I'm just saying, but that's what when you're 30, that's what you do. You go out a lot, you look
Spread
for,
your seed.
I'm a
Yeah,
virgin.
Spread your
I'm not that
seed.
guy, bro. I had years, like I had years in the game.
Oh well, then you
Niggas
all
said
right.
I've been getting
Then
pussy.
you
Y'all
then
knew
you
this.
owe
Yeah, I knew that
you
been-
owe Jesus something else, man.
What?
You're talking about something you don't. Lent is supposed to be something that you like really do.
I said weed,
And
not
masturbation.
smoking. Yeah,
All right.
I'm not doing that.
Rory, what are you giving up for Lent?
I don't participate in Lent anymore
Well, what kind of Christian Catholic are you?
because it's the same way when people are like, shouldn't Valentine's Day be every day for your significant other? I
Boo.
give thanks to Jesus 365 days out of the year.
That's right.
I feel that.
How do you do
That's
that?
real.
Yeah, how do you do that?
I'd be like, yo,
Good looks.
It's me again, the red one.
it's me again.
You want to
red
hear?
one.
You want to hear another tight four?
Red King.
the red one.
Tight four.
I got some bars for you, Jesus.
Our Father who
Yeah.
art in heaven.
Hey.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hey.
Thy kingdom come.
Okay.
Thy will be done
Oh.
on earth as it is in heaven.
Okay.
Nah, I got to repeat that?
Who wrote that? No, bring it back. Yo, yeah,
I don't think they heard me.
Yo, you want me to bring it back?
Our
No,
Father,
Yeah, we heard
who art
you.
in
No,
heaven.
no, we heard you. We heard you. We got it.
You know, the hollow tips be thy name.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, how come there hasn't been a corny
remix?
rapper that has remixed?
I don't
That
think
far.
I don't think people want that on their spirit.
They probably
Like,
don't. Yeah,
just
on their
leave that
spirit
alone.
is funny.
Yeah, y'all playing with.
Leave that alone. Yeah, we're not gonna even do. Leave that alone, bro. We're not doing that.
Pac did Hail Mary.
Yeah, but
I mean, how that went? Never mind.
Oh my God.
He's still alive. How about that? Ha ha.
he's in Cuba.
Yeah, he's in Cuba.
You didn't know he was in Cuba.
Dummy. Come on.
Yo, we don't give Asada Shakur enough credit. She escaped from jail and is still out. You know how
Yeah.
hard that is in modern time
Absolutely,
to escape
The
from a
legend.
maximum security prison and still be free?
There
absolutely.
you go.
Speaking of Tupac, the Dear Mama, I saw the Dear Mama documentary. But Afeni Shakur and Tupac is coming out. I saw the trailer for it last night. So I thought that was dope. Like for them to have that, because Afeni Shakur's story should be told.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, she, her being a part of the Black Panthers, and then obviously being the mother to one of the greatest artists that we've ever had. Her story should be told. So I'm excited to see how they put that together, and I hope they did. I'm sure they did a great job at doing that.
I mean, that's what's so crazy of Pac being the legend that he is still just a small portion of his family story of how big he really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I look forward to that as well. And I mean, I'll carry on the legacy and I'll remix Our Father like the way he did Hail Mary. I'll just do.
Good luck with that. I see that in your future.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy Donnie Don.
Look at these segues.
Yeah. Donald Trump is back. He addressed some supporters in West Palm Beach, Florida. I guess it was the other day. And
which you were there, so
I wish I would have had tickets. I couldn't make it to that. But he's back in the algorithms. He's shaking the streets up again. He says there are 2 N-words that we can't use. Everybody's kind of like, I can't believe he compared nuclear to.
Well, we're past 15 minutes. So
does he let up at this point? He came out the gate pretty strong as far as saying some wild shit.
Listen, man, if it's anything that's on brand, this is on brand for Donald Trump. He's gonna say he's not gonna be politically correct. We know that. He's gonna say things that people are gonna be like, how can a president say something like that? So if this is his intro to the album,
this
shit about to be fire.
His dreams and nightmares.
Yeah, crazy. No, this is definitely his dreams and nightmares.
He also went to McDonald's in Palestine, Ohio, where that incident happened.
Yeah,
and walked to the cashier and immediately looked to the staff and said, I know this menu better than you do. I probably know it better than anyone here.
I believe him.
And then ordered a bunch of food for what he did was nice. The gesture was nice, but he definitely made it about him.
Of course.
He ordered the volunteers, the fire department, the police team, like all, McDonald's.
That's cool.
Oh, that's a cool thing for Donald Trump to do. Just everybody, McDonald's on me. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, you guys think it's a cool, and I'm not making this a political thing. You really think that's a nice gesture that he bought McDonald's for firefighters and police officers?
I mean, he tried.
I'm not even making this a police thing. I'm just saying buying McDonald's for anyone with a job is not really.
You think this is something?
It's not like giving.
Didn't he have it wasn't like the food at the White House when a team came there? Wasn't that
it was
like
McDonald's?
It's McDonald's. It's on brand for him.
I think it was when Clemson won the college football championship.
Yeah, he's not.
You think he has a McDonald's deal?
Absolutely.
He's definitely funneling money through McDonald's. You know that.
This was just an ad he had to do.
That's it.
He was already caught in the contract.
This was just something that he had to do. It was an appearance he had to make for McDonald's.
It's a real photo.
There you go. Look at that. Look at those cold burgers sitting on the
saying
desk.
you know the McDonald's
That's
menu better than anyone is insane.
I believe it. You don't believe him? Look at what he has on his desk. You don't believe him there?
But I mean, outside of a fucking Big Mac, fries.
No, that's a fillet of fish right there.
Ugh.
I don't even see no
you
fries.
have to go to the right
there.
McDonald's.
He got some salads. I see some mixed salads up there.
Mixed salads.
Yeah, you got the mixed. Donald had to put the mixed salads up there.
Remember the shaker salads?
Look how he got the sauces laid out.
Yeah.
Look at the sauces laid out. Come on, man. Sauces laid out.
When was the last time you had a McRib?
Oh God, I haven't
Donnie
had a
could bring
McRib
the
since
McRib back.
the early '90s.
I miss the snack wraps. The snack wraps.
I miss the snack wraps too.
I love the fact that McDonald's is
And chicken selects.
they're trying to incorporate vegan food into their menu now.
Have you tried it?
Well, the plant-based nuggets, no, I haven't tried yet.
Would you try it?
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I know it's not the.
Do you think it's from plants?
Well, the original nuggets aren't even chicken.
I know. So I'm saying, like, what you think is really in there?
I'm thinking they got a little bit of styrofoam.
Mm-hmm.
They got to give us some styrofoam. Whatever they make ramen noodles with, some of that is in there.
I don't think anything is meat at McDonald's. I think everything's vegan if you really get down to it. That shit is all just processed chemicals.
You don't think nothing?
Vegan diets don't. You can eat chemicals, right?
Oh, absolutely. Love chemicals.
Yeah. I
So
think
you
all of McDonald's is vegan.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. I'm not mad.
There's
at
no
that.
meat at McDonald's.
The crispy skin on the chicken nugget might be the chicken part.
That's bread.
That's literally flour.
Yeah, it's bread. Yeah.
I take that back.
Yeah.
He cooks one
Just shut
fucking
up.
salmon. And
Yeah. And he's
I think that's the part of the chicken.
And he's Chef Chardon over here. He's like, no, because to get the crisp, the texture the way you need it,
It's
you would
vegan.
only have to use a real chicken skin. No, that's not chicken skin.
Julian, to go
That's
back
flour.
to your salmon, which I'm happy about all the affirmations that you and Mal are lying about.
What?
Wait, what?
You guys are living amazing. I understand. You guys don't have sex.
No,
You
literally,
meditate.
just,
I get it.
I've been to. Come on, I'm just saying this week.
Like,
I don't
I'm just
think-
saying for Lent.
I don't think
That's
we
all
were
I'm saying.
the first people that got that salmon photo. I think we were later down the list, how many women did you send that photo like, hey, just cooking up in here?
You
My
hungry?
mom. I sent it to my mom and you guys.
WYD.
Oh, and my
just
ex.
chefing up over
I sent it
here.
to my ex, my mom, and you guys.
Oh,
You
there
definitely got to send your ex a picture of 2 salmon fillets and say, "Huh, I bet you want to know who's the other one's for."
No, it's not how it
You
went.
did. You tried to make her jealous.
Wish
I
you were here to
didn't.
eat.
We're cool.
You
Wish
said
we were
dinner
here
for
to eat
two.
Oh, you
Sorry,
cool?
wrong
You
text.
Yeah, we're cool.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
wrong text.
Sorry.
When was the last time y'all sorry, wrong text?
Probably
someone on
like
purpose?
when I was 16.
For you guys on the group chat.
Yeah, that's sorry, wrong text.
He does that a lot.
Yeah,
It was.
Eddin
My
has-
finger slips.
I'm telling you,
Fat ass
Eddin
finger.
is like he goes home and he has a picture of all of us on his wall,
Well, no,
And he
just
talks-
mainly you.
Like a crime movie.
and he talks to us like while he's laying down. Like he knows what he's gonna say as
Like
soon as
my
he
legs are
sees
doing
us.
this.
Yeah, like you know what you're gonna say as soon as you see us. Like as soon as I see Rory, I'm gonna say this tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate that, Eddin.
Yeah,
Thank
see?
you.
Do you?
Thank you for idolizing us.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Whoa.
being a serial
Idolizing
killer.
us.
Without Baisley in the room, we do need like that kind of energy.
So
He
you're
just called me.
saying he's a puppy.
He's calling me a bitch. That's
Yeah.
what he just called me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big bitch.
Anyways. A lot of newsy shit is happening. The world is fucking ending. Our conspiracy episode is not a conspiracy episode anymore. Felt like it was the fucking truth.
Yeah,
Things have
It's starting
happened
to feel like
since trains were blowing up, fucking Chinese balloons.
Well, Trump said that we can't use 2 N-words now. And right after he said that, Kim Jong-un's sister warned the U.S. that unless it stops conducting military exercises with its allies in the region, North Korea will turn the Pacific Ocean into a firing range. I don't know how serious or you take Kim Jong-un's. Why don't they have her name? What is like Kim?
what-
Just being called Kim Jong-un's sister is like, damn, what's her name?
Where was the press release? Where did his sister just wild out?
Yeah, I guess she probably just, went on her social media or
Just press the
FaceTime
button.
and was like, listen, man, y'all keep coming over here, having your military exercises, practicing with our allies and all of these things, then we're going to start, practicing our military equipment and using the Pacific Ocean as a target.
Well, now that I know his sister's giving it up like this, I want to know more about his family. Does he have other siblings? Is she like the firecrackery type of sister? Is
They
it more
do
passive
say
sister?
No, they.
I didn't
say
know they were like
she's
the
worse
Kennedys
than-
with-
They say she's worse than him.
Well, she's a
That's
female.
probably misogynistic.
When he like reportedly was dead, remember when he had that rumor go out about him to see who was loyal, and if they didn't fuck with him, they were killed.
Yeah.
It's a baller move. She was next in line, and people were saying they were doing a lot of research and finding out more about who she is as a person. They were saying she's actually a worse version of him.
Damn.
It's like Bill and Hillary, right?
Kinda like that.
Except she would get in the office.
Yeah.
Wow. Bow.
She wouldn't blow the election? That might have been the biggest loss in history.
Was it?
Was it?
She didn't even want to come out and concede. She was
That-
embarrassed.
That was worse than
She was what?
Embarrassed.
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 You reimbursed her for her presidential campaign?
that might have been worse than the Yankees blowing that lead to the Red Sox in 05.
Oh, the 4-1?
yeah.
That
She was
fast.
up 4-1.
What was worse? What was a worse blow of a lead? Hillary Clinton losing to Trump or the Warriors losing to the Cavs?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Vote in the comments.
Yeah, vote in the comments. Which one? Which one's
Comment
worse?
below.
I think.
Vote in the comments. Let us know your
I think
thoughts.
Warriors to Cavs, honestly.
As much as I don't want to give Maul's friends their flowers, the
Maul's
Republicans have had a lot of incredible wins.
Mm.
George Bush had an entire movie dedicated to how bad he was at his job and got reelected.
Yep.
That's a crazy L if you're going up against George Bush. Imagine every single theater in the country when people still went to the movie theater.
Mhm.
The number one movie is You Can't Do This Job, and then you get the job.
Yeah.
Again.
That's how Trump
That's
won election.
crazy.
Trump didn't want that presidency.
That was nepotism.
That wasn't against Al Gore. Who was that against?
John Kerry.
John Kerry. yeah.
Kerry,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was
Good
That
time.
might be a crazier L than Hillary. Because Trump, I mean, I saw the strategy with Trump.
Trump was gonna win. I had no
feel
doubt.
like I feel like Rory might be right.
Hillary Clinton's loss is a way better L because nobody, even Trump didn't think he was gonna win that, and he said it. He was like, I didn't think I had any chance of winning that election.
I mean, but then again, who knows? George Bush's
I
father
think-
probably,
And people
recount in Florida. But
And
what do I
people
know?
liked Hillary Clinton. Like they figured coming off of the first African American president that we would have the first female president. Like
Why would
that's
they
how people.
think that? This is America.
Well, people thought that was that change was here. Like Obama, first African American president. Cool. So now let's have the first female president. That was just the feeling at the time. People thought that, and then Trump had never ran for presidency before. He's not even a real politician. It's kind of was like Hillary Clinton is going to win this. That's
I think
just what the
Hillary
feeling
Clinton
was.
underestimates just how much people don't like her.
Well, no, this
A
is
lot
America.
of people do not like her.
It's America, and people would rather, they would rather go for a guy that's not a politician, that's is a celebrity. We sensationalize celebrities in this country. We hold them on a pedestal. It's a popularity contest, and Donald Trump was more popular than Hillary Clinton. I mean, she lost. She lost a popularity contest. That's all it was.
My friend that works with the Clintons, the one that I always do the dinners with, was at the night of
At the island.
What's the convention center on the west side?
Javits?
Yes. They had their celebration, like victory, what they assume would be their victory party there. And he occasionally smokes cigarettes. So while the election results are coming in and it's like looking good in the beginning, he's like one and like two other people out there smoking. They're like, yeah, this is going to be great. Like, what a time. This is going to be such a fun night. Like, there's a band ready to play all this shit. And then when the results kept rolling in, there were just more and more, like he's like, people that weren't even cigarette smokers were just out there. Everyone was just looking for cigs to smoke. They just wanted to drag. And by the time they realized it was actually over and she was going to lose, he said the entire outdoor like patio was covered with people smoking cigarettes that had never smoked before because they were so stressed out. And they're like, what are we going to do?
And within like our world of the people that we follow, does anyone remember the Breakfast Club just like chilling at the Javits Center the night Hillary was supposed to win?
Oh, they were there too?
They were part of the rollout.
That's
I'm not shitting on the Breakfast Club in that regard, but Karen Civil, Pusha T, the Breakfast Club, like they were all in the Javits Center. And I remember obviously I follow all that shit.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, I was just watching as the night went.
Damn.
I could even see Angela Yee like, man, let me go to the club. Let me get the fuck out of here. I'm wasting my time.
I saw people that started actually crying.
Oh, he said everyone was crying.
They was like, oh my God, he's going to have the keys to the nuclear weapons. Oh my God, how can we trust this guy? I'm like.
And now he's saying don't even use the word.
Yeah, now he doesn't even want us to use the word. It's like, this
Joke's on you guys.
Yeah, like, I told you Dom
He's
was
a
the guy.
humanitarian.
Yeah, man. Either way, let's not have North Korea use the Pacific Ocean as a firing range because I love driving down to PCH in California whenever I'm out there. So I don't want radioactive.
That's the only reason, right?
That's the only reason?
Yeah, man. Come on, don't
Uber price is gonna go crazy,
don't
right?
kill the whales in the ocean, man, with these fucking.
Yeah, what would
Or
they be?
set off the San Andreas fault.
Yeah.
What would they be aiming at?
No, we just call a rock. He'll save us.
They'd be aiming at Hawaii.
Would they?
I mean,
it's
the middle Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Seems like it's in the firing range.
Damn, I wanted to go to Hawaii soon.
They said the same thing in the 40s.
Yeah.
Rory.
December 7th, I want to say.
That was good.
Anyways, you know how mad you got to be. I watched Pearl Harbor, the movie, as much as it's a classic movie. Don't get me wrong.
Wait, which Pearl Harbor? It's a few movies dedicated to Pearl Harbor.
The Pearl Harbor.
The Pearl Harbor.
The one with Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Ben Affleck? Yeah.
Okay.
When Shorty, she was kind of a hoe. That's a story of not.
Didn't we talk about that before?
It's not only a betrayal of Japanese and American culture, but also it is a metaphor for the world.
Mm-hmm.
They were best friends. He fake died. His girl went and fucked his best friend.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, it's kind of all tied together if you really look at it. And then Alec Baldwin came in and shot everyone.
That a little too real.
Foreshadowing.
I'm just trying to put it all together here. Mm-hmm. Classic though.
Great movie.
But imagine just chilling in Hawaii, like you finally get that detail because everyone was in the war at that point, right? Like you had to be in the Navy or the Army or some shit.
Right.
Imagine being like, yo, I got the Hawaii detail. The rest of y'all chilling in fucking Chicago. And a bomb hits you when you're laying on the beach.
I don't think they were laying on the
Yeah, I don't think they were on the beach.
No, they hit the
Yes, it was at the beach.
air base.
Oh.
Well, not far from the beach, yeah.
Yeah.
But they weren't laying on the beach like
Just chilling.
The nurses was
they
chilling.
were at work.
I don't think they were sunbathing on the beach.
Are you trying to tell me Ben Affleck would do a movie that was not historically accurate?
You're right. Who am I to
You think
that?
Ben
Nah,
would
he got
put
Bat-
his
he got
integrity on the
Batman right.
fucking
Yeah,
line?
he was
He got
Batman.
Batman right.
Yeah,
he
was
got that
Batman.
right.
He did.
Historically, he nailed Batman.
He did
Like,
Argo.
Batman.
yeah, he was on par with everything.
If only he was there during Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
He was there. Ben was actually there during Pearl Harbor. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
How
He's
would you
100
guys
years old.
how would you guys feel almost dying in war and then coming back and your man's just
Fucking my girl.
plowing your girl.
Damn, that'd be sick.
And then when you get back after being a POW, like let's just get that out of the way. He's like, nah, I had to look after her, bro.
That'd be sick.
That's like wild comment.
If you really
though.
love your bitch, you would want her to get dick.
What are you saying?
If you die, if you really love your bitch, you would want her to get dick.
He's not dead.
Yeah.
Well, he faked
Wait,
it.
is
Nobody
that
told
is
him
that
to
the
fake it.
He didn't
definition
fake
of
it.
love?
He was a prisoner of war. Like they thought he was dead. Like they thought he was dead. He didn't fake his death.
And first of all, that's not love. Let's flip it. That's not love if my girl thinks I died. You gotta have hope for the rest of your life. Like if I go to war and you didn't find my body,
They're not going
You
to find
gotta
your
have hope.
body at war.
They don't find mad bodies at war.
you have to. I know, but you have to be that annoying person for the rest of your life, where like even your family pulls you aside. Like he's gone. You need to move on. You better not move on. Like you better say I still have hope.
Even if your family says that to her?
Yeah, like I want the whole world to tell you it's time to move on, but you're like, nah, I still have hope.
It's worse, I think, if you're not dead and your girl fuck your man.
Well, that's what happened to Ben
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
because she didn't keep hope alive.
No, I'm talking about when they know you
When
not
she
dead.
know you down the street.
Yeah, like she know you. Like, nah, this nigga just went to Brooklyn for the day.
You're just talking about cheating.
Yeah, that's
then-
worse.
And then if I'm Ben, I'm gonna feel away coming back too, because she has a type. Like Ben kind of wooed her with being a pilot and all that flight shit, and then like I die and you just fuck another pilot. Like you just like pilots. You didn't like me.
Well, she's
They ain't
stuck
some
on the
fly shit.
airbase.
There's other things.
She's a nurse in the armed forces. Like, what-
Cuba was a chef, a boxer. He was on one of the guns. He was doing mad shit.
he was a nigga too.
Triple threat.
He was black. They wasn't fucking.
There
with
was
us.
doctors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuba didn't have a chance of getting that ass.
Bruno Mars' family was over there chilling. Like there was other people.
Yeah, nah.
was Bruno Mars family.
She was like, well, your brother, your best friend died. Y'all are kind of like, the same. You best friends. You got a lot of similarities with your boy. So she figured like,
That's too
all right.
similar, though.
What would you do if you came home and your girl was smashing your man's?
Rory.
Like I walked in on it.
Yeah.
I mean, like whether or not you walked in or you found out about it.
Your girl smashing Rory.
She thinks you're dead at war. You come home, whether or not you walk in on it, but you eventually find out that that's what's
And
going
Rory's
on.
giving it to her.
I mean, you obviously,
Really trying to make this very specific.
I know.
you obviously will be like hurt because you probably was like, damn, I'm alive. I want to get back to my family, my girl, like, and now she's with my best friend, so it hurts. But it's like they thought I was dead. It's like Castaway, like
It is like Castaway.
But we don't. All right, we also don't even get into how sick the rest of the story is. They become boys again, and they're like, we got to do it for America. Let's put her aside. Like we have to fight. Alec Baldwin said we're the chosen ones. Like we have to go fly with no fuel and go, get revenge.
Mm-hmm.
He held out on knowing about the pregnancy until homie caught 6 bullets, and he was like, "You're gonna be a father."
yeah.
And then he raised the baby and named the baby after him with his ex, now current girl. That was the craziest swinger orgy friendship
Nah,
thing I had ever seen.
Wait, no, don't. Did they get back together?
Yeah, at
Ben
the end of the
Affleck
movie, they show the kid that they named after dude that died, who was the father.
Yeah.
And Ben got back with Shorty.
I didn't know that they were romantically back together. I thought he was just doing his best friend duty of raising his.
No, we know her patterns. When someone dies in her head, she goes back with the dude.
Yeah,
You guys really love Pearl Harbor.
great movie. But it's like the little nuances of the movie. Where
Is that
we pay
cucking
attention
or
to.
no?
A little bit, yeah. Kinda
I don't think
is.
that's
That's
it's
like
not
the-
like savages cucking.
It's like the OG
What's
cuck
Savage's
film.
Like when that child,
The OG cuck film.
like what if you were that child? They need to do part 2 of Pearl Harbor. That has nothing to do with Pearl Harbor. Just
Harbor, the
that
sequel?
that kid growing up and like just asking questions. Like, wait, all right. So my name is my dad. He's dead, right? That was your man's. You
That
told
was
him
your
about
man's.
me after he took a bunch of bullets for you. After he fucked my mom, that was your girl, and you're my dad now.
Yeah,
Make it make sense.
call me daddy. Yeah, call me daddy. Respect mines. Homie died so I could live.
He might have set him up to get his bitch back. Y'all don't even know the hidden story.
I feel like
I'm with that too because why are you gonna tell him right when he's about to take all these bullets that he's a father now?
That's the real
He's like, you
bomb
can't
right
die
there.
now. You're a father. Knowing like, yeah, he got
Knowing
7, 8 in his chest. He's a goner.
I got 6 bullets in my foot. I'm bleeding. I'm hemorrhaging all over the place. Like, what are you talking about?
But your son.
I feel like it's a story like this behind every like national tragedy. Like,
It's mad at them stories.
Yeah.
behind every
Titanic?
natural
yeah,
tragedy.
Titanic. Oh my God. You know,
Jack and Rose.
what was it? Scientists the other day, I think
Another
they
hoe.
proved that there was definitely enough room for Jack on.
to be on the door. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She just let him
he
freeze.
could've-
but she was too old.
She wasn't old. What are you talking about? She was younger. She was younger. In that part of the
Y'all
movie.
missed the joke. Y'all missed the joke, but Julian's very funny.
She was too old.
Explain the joke.
Yeah,
I
explain
hate
the
when people
joke.
explain jokes, but now I'm on board.
Her character in the movie was 26 years old. Leo doesn't go above 25.
Okay. Good shot.
I like
It
it.
would have been funnier if he
did.
didn't have to explain it.
Yeah, it was
No,
good shot.
It's
good.
still
It's
funny.
good.
I
It's
like
still
it.
funny.
I
It's
like
still
it.
funny. Yeah.
Which I mean, she was also a hoe though, as well.
I feel
This
like
guy,
Kate Winslet.
this
had
guy's
a-
the whole. He's the whole whisperer. He knows a hoe when he sees one.
Yeah, he knows them.
Well, this is all based off my resentments and personal experiences.
Yeah.
And I'm lashing out on movie
No,
characters.
I know, I get it.
Oh, you're
And he doesn't
projecting.
like redheads either, and she's a redhead.
Ooh, is that? Do you not like redheads?
I didn't even realize. I didn't even do that science. Yeah, maybe it's like self-hate.
You didn't
I
know.
saw
You
that.
didn't know Rose was a redhead.
I know mad roses that are redheads, bro.
All right, my Jack Frost bar was not that bad, as far as the redhead rose comparison. You
No, I'm just saying. Look at her in the movie.
Kate Winslet.
How did you not know she was a redhead?
A fire ass
She was
bitch
a
in that
piece.
movie. She was beautiful. That might have been my first white girl crush. She was gorgeous.
Kate Winslet is your first white girl crush?
I
She was fire in the movie.
She was beautiful.
This was the first movie I saw a naked woman.
I think me too.
I
probably.
think I probably
Congratulations,
or
Julian.
blow.
For all- 'cause we're all around
My
the same
dad
age.
had Playboys maybe around that time, but you might be right.
This is
That might have been the first like titties I really saw.
Oh my! I'm old.
I'm really sorry, guys.
I'm fucking old. The first titties I ever saw was
Queen
Jamie Lee.
Latifah's.
Coffee.
Was Jamie Lee Curtis in Trading Places. Look, y'all don't even know about that. Them
No,
some
I
nice
don't.
titties.
Yeah.
This was
Word.
97, so I was
Jamie
like
Lee
5.
Curtis and Trading Places. Them some nice titties, man. I remember being a little nigga watching that. Like she got a fucking
Actually,
rack.
my first titties were Halle Berry and Swordfish. Just realized that.
You're a
Oh,
child.
I had
I'm
touched
young.
titties at that point.
Yeah, I'm young. I'm young, man.
Swordfish.
Yeah.
Halle Berry was the first titties you ever saw.
Yeah, great titties.
Was
So
your
all of our first titties were white titties, except Eddin.
Hey,
Yeah, my first titties. I mean, on film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like the
first-
full titty, yeah. Because I mean, we seen Janet's titty, but the hands covering it. So the first nipple I seen was probably
I
Titanic.
didn't see that long.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis and Trading Places. That was the first I remember. Like, and we were because it's a comedy. Nobody thought titties was gonna pop out, and actually, no, because there are titties in that movie because they had like a party and with some girls that was topless in it. But her scene was the scene I remembered.
Mhm.
Like, whoa, because she just like took her dress off, and it was like, oh shit, I just saw titties. I don't think I was
Some
supposed to see that.
it wasn't Titanic. The first titties I saw was Animal House. My dad loved that movie.
That's
Oh,
a-
Frank.
Of course, for the titties.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean my dad had seen titties at that point. I feel like, I think that's how like I got here, but that was my first time. I think when I watched Animal House.
So
with my
Halle
dad.
Berry,
What's her name?
Titanic.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet in Titanic.
Kate Winslet.
Yeah,
Kate
first titties
Winslet
for
was
you.
your
Or
first titty?
Blow. It
We
might
share
have been Blow.
titties. We're sharing titties, dude.
Who showed titties
They
and
just
blow?
pounded for the titties.
They didn't show titties and Blow?
I'm
They
sure
had
it was.
it.
It
At
was
some
cocaine.
point, but
It was
like,
cocaine.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
cut
Had to show
coke with
titties.
shirts on.
But I mean, it has to be like a moment where it was like, I will
a
never
titty
forget that moment.
Yeah, it would be Kate Winslet.
Rose was a dedicated hoe too because she got butt ass naked on that couch, and you got to think at that time they're in the Arctic. I'm sure the heat wasn't that crazy on the Titanic,
I don't know. You
and
saw
she,
the
you
car?
know how long it takes to like actually sketch out a
I
whole.
think- I
photo?
think-
She was ass naked on that couch.
Have you met
So
Jack?
I can't remember, but I think they had a fireplace in the room.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
But
they
even
probably
then,
did
like
first.
you're in the Arctic, like they hit an iceberg.
It was a really good fight.
Do you think like the insulation was that good on
Hit
a
an
boat
iceberg.
at that time?
I mean,
I hope
we
so.
want to get into our conspiracy bag with the hitting the iceberg thing.
What you think? You think somebody
I
on
mean-
that boat knew something and they sunk it?
I think it was a bomb. You get the richest people in the fucking country
Oh, I never thought
on
about
one
that.
boat at one time.
And like we saw what happened with the Mayflower, and we were like, nah, not another one from
Yeah.
the UK.
Yeah,
Can't have any more of these blokes coming over here.
Yeah.
Blokes.
Well, there is a conspiracy that the Titanic was not the Titanic. I believe is
No,
what-
that's not a conspiracy. It really wasn't called the Titanic.
yeah, it was a whole
something else.
different ship
It was
or
a whole
something like
different
that.
ship. Yeah, it wasn't called the Titanic.
Okay, but that's just for the film, right? They just changed a few things for the film.
I thought it was.
No,
changed,
like
like,
the
a lot
actual
for the film.
Titanic was not the Titanic. It was a whole different boat, and like someone confused the name, and they just stuck with it.
All right, so it says Titanic on the side of the ship. I'm gonna assume that the real name of the ship of the cruise liner was the Titanic.
I mean, you're a sheep. That's why.
Yeah, I get it.
Anything that's put in front of your face, you agree with.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are
Wait, where'd
floating.
Where'd they get the bomb instead of the iceberg? Like,
No, that
they was in the Arctic, and someone just like tossed the bomb.
No.
bomb store?
It was a bomb already
Oh, in
planted
the
in the bottom
ship.
of the
Yeah,
ship.
okay.
Oh, like the World Trade Towers.
Something like that.
For sure.
Something along those lines.
And now that I think about it, the ship did like conveniently break
In
kind of
half.
the way the towers conveniently fell.
Yeah. I just think
Yeah, you might be onto something, man.
I mean, I'm just telling you what some conspiracy theories are out there about it. Speaking of things floating and not floating away from boobs, unidentified metal sphere discovered on the shore of Shizuoka, Japan. Shizuoka, Japan.
Yeah, that's my favorite combo.
Is about 1.5 meters in diameter. So the internet has been going crazy with everything in the last few weeks. You know, UFOs and Chinese balloons being shot down. People want to know what this is. I kind of think I know what this is, but it's been fun to watch people assume that this is like.
Well, I mean, as an ocean expert, because you knew the bomb and the iceberg and how
definitely
boats
ocean
can sink.
expert. Yeah.
So you think maybe this is just like a
To me,
buoy or something? That
I
was
think
in
this
them?
is the ball that
The
hangs
cement
at the
ball.
bottom of a buoy. But it is interesting to know how that would wash up because it's made of cement. I'm guessing.
Well, we can stay
Steel.
with Steven Spielberg movies at this point. I think this is the first egg to hatch for Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
That's where I'm kind of at with that. Does look like dinosaur egg to
Well, it's
you?
not hatched.
No, it's,
Oh,
it's
it's
too
gonna
round.
hatch.
Yet.
It's too round to be an egg. Eggs are more of an different oval shape type of thing. That's like a perfectly round sphere. So yeah, Rory, it's been a lot of court proceedings, a lot of lawsuits get ready to be filed. In particular, Tuesday made the anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X, February 21st, 1965. His family is intending to file a $100 million lawsuit against the NYPD and governmental agencies for conspiring to conceal evidence in Malcolm X's assassination, pointing to the real killers. I think that this is long overdue. The family, the daughters are definitely owed some justice.
Yeah.
And I think that filing this lawsuit is the right thing for them to do.
If they win this lawsuit, where does that place either the production company or Netflix in the Who Killed Malcolm X doc and anything that has to do with defamation of character or wrong information?
I don't know if because I think you make those documentaries based on the information that you have and based on the evidence and things that are made public. So I don't know if they hold any responsibility for that, for putting that information out there. But we do know that the real killers or weren't caught, or all of them weren't caught. We do know that the government had a hand in this. Like, it's a deeper story. And I think that the fact that the family is now intending to file this lawsuit, I think that it's only fitting, it's only right that people are held accountable for the assassination of Malcolm X. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what happens with that.
And I also hope, I know how shadow banning works and I know how the news works, even down to how much they've silenced Malcolm X's family, even when they've spoken out. This may be one of those where we'll find out in like a month that they won the lawsuit, but it was like, if you know type of thing. They're going to suppress this.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much we'll really go down the rabbit hole with this one.
In 2021, 2 men who were convicted of murder Malcolm X were exonerated after spending decades in prison. The Innocence Project and other attorneys reviewed their convictions and found that the FBI and NYPD had withheld evidence that could have cleared them of these crimes. A judge threw out the convictions, and the prisoners, or the guys that were wrongly in prison, were paid $13 million each. So after seeing that, the family is like, okay, if the guys that spent all of these years in prison wrongfully were given this money, then obviously the family of Malcolm X is owed some money, and rightfully so. I think that this is the right thing to do. Somebody has to pay for this, and the family deserves someone to be held accountable. So
this is kind of a separate conversation, but the same one. They deserve money, and it should come from the NYPD, but it's really coming from us. Like, when these lawsuits, whenever the government or government things like the police force fuck up, it's our fucking money that goes to people. They deserve the money. I'm with that, and I want to see that happen. but I don't want to pay for your fuck ups anymore.
Mm.
I have to pay for what you claim is your job that you do well, but I also have to pay for all your fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like, I think his family should get 13 million as well. I think those gentlemen should have got more than 13 million for being locked up.
Mm-hmm. All of those years.
But now, like, it's us that's coming up off it.
Right. 40 years in prison and they give you $13 million as I'm sorry, we got it wrong.
And it's an easy way to suppress this information, because the tax-paying citizen is going to be like, oh, I mean, yeah, I don't want to cover that type of shit. This is where our tax dollars is going.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of a whole just dirty, system, a dirty, government, and but the bottom line is the family deserves some type of, reward for that. They should have to pay for that. Like you said, it's going to end up being the taxpayers' dollars.
Mm.
But what are we going to do? This is the government we live under. This is the policies that they've instilled. We got to pay taxes to live here. Got to pay for our police department. And you're right, it is going to come out of the city budget, and we'll all be paying for this.
They held the press conference in the same ballroom where Malcolm X was killed. By the way,
in the Audubon Ballroom.
Yep.
Well, rest in peace to Malcolm X. February 21st, 1965. We lost a great leader, a great man, and hopefully the family finds peace and they are rewarded for such a tragedy that, his daughters were there. They actually saw their father killed that day. So hopefully that they win this lawsuit and can have some type of comfort and peace in their lives.
Maul, who do you think has better harmonies? Young Thug or YSL Woody? Who hits better notes?
Woody was singing his ass off.
He might have a longer discography too.
Yeah.
He's been in the game for 11 years singing.
When
was Thug's first album? It is fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we got to joke about it.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up. But we have to put even more legend on Thug's name.
Mm-hmm.
To be this talented, to make music like that, and your murder game is just as good.
Mm-hmm.
I read that she got like 50 bodies.
Multifaceted.
He's a legend in 2 games. How are you that good at making those beautiful harmonies in those songs, also while focusing on terrorizing the entire city of Atlanta?
Allegedly.
All alleged.
Allegedly.
Well, not really, because why I don't mind joking about this is there's a 3-hour tape of his mans explaining the entire thing.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. Let's stand on the integrity shit, all that. But let's also laugh.
What y'all think his
Let's talk about a
beverage was?
multitasker. Let's talk about someone with focus. Like, he really could have been anything. I just wish he would have channeled it elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been any dog. If you can murder that many people and run an organization like that, plus change how rap music is heard to this day, you're a different type of individual.
Well, YSL Woody has told police he is in fear for his life because YFN tried to kill him multiple times, and if YSL knows he snitched, they will want him dead also. Police told him everything will be sealed. No one will know he's a snitch. But later on, the entire deposition or interview was released, and we all now know that Woody has a relationship with an officer for at least a decade. He was willing to have them let him go from jail right then and there, follow them to wherever he said a crime was going to be committed later on that night. He wanted the police to catch the guys in the act. Like, I'll lead you to them.
The guessing game.
Yeah.
Guess who gonna die tonight? Imagine saying that to a cop.
Yeah, he told him that Young Thug is moving different now, and it's hard to catch him. This is very, very damaging to the YSL case and Young Thug's defense.
2 things I do want to bring up. With that Gunna video being released, we know it was leaked, but we know who put it out.
Yeah.
Cops saying that this will never come out, shit would be sealed, that's the law, and this coming out. Who you think put this out? This is getting fucking nuts with what
China.
Besides China and our data, this is getting kind of crazy. This prosecutor is kind of the fucking devil. Like, I know she's cleaning up the Atlanta streets, AKA making a name for herself, going after someone that's popular. She's been behind these leaks. She's playing the political Trump game where everything is a show.
The whole no snitching thing, again, it's not a gray area. Either you're cooperating or you're not. But if they have video evidence, if they have people already cooperating with them at some point, and again, I don't think that I think that because Gunna was an affiliate, he was an artist, he was, on songs claiming YSL, I think that's why he was pulled in. I don't think they ever had any violent crimes on Gunna. I don't think he ever committed any violence.
The only thing that was really snitchy in that was when they said you got pulled over with, what's Doug's last name?
Williams.
Jeffrey Williams. There was MDMA and a gun in there.
And you said
it wasn't yours. And there's only 2 people in the car. Whose gun it was then? So to me, that was that. But if I'm Thug, and I would never even imagine being in this situation, but I would look at Gunna like, yeah, bro, we have my man's trying to FaceTime me during a murder. I'll take the gun charge.
Mm-hmm.
Say it.
Yeah, that's all. It's a fucked up situation.
Because the gang thing didn't matter to me because on every record is gang, 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 gang. You're gonna have a gang charge. Listen, that's just gonna happen. That's not snitching when you're snitching in your song saying it's gang, gang, gang.
The one thing that we do know about snitching is, and after seeing something like this, if everybody would just shut the fuck up and let our lawyers do the talking, we could avoid so much fucking trouble and so much bullshit. Everybody just shut up. Don't say nothing. I want my lawyer. That will save. Any lawyer will tell you that. You arrested, just shut up. Don't say anything. Ask for your lawyer. But you go in these rooms, you talking this, that. It's like, all right, now they got a whole case. Now they got video evidence. Now you want to take them on a ride along with you. And it's just like, all right, now everything is fucked up. Everything is over with. But again, man, people, you make these decisions to live a certain lifestyle. You got to face the consequences. You got to, take accountability. Know that everything could be lit today, but your ass will be having to sit tomorrow.
What I think,
your ass will be lit.
No, it's a fact. You're gonna be lit. Everybody want to be lit. Nobody want to sit.
I think this is gonna backfire. To go back to the circus shit, this is gonna backfire on the city of Atlanta.
Just another chapter in the unfortunate YSL Rico case. And we'll have to wait and see. I know that they're calling for mistrial ever since this video came out. I think that they file for mistrial because they're saying the video wasn't supposed to come out or whatever. So it's just a whole bunch of. They're looking at potentially over 500 potential jurors now, because it's hard to find jurors in this.
They're leaking tape.
Yeah, it's
Who
tough.
hasn't seen it?
Yeah, this is a real sensitive case. I'll say that. It's sensitive. A lot of things are sensitive right now.
Off technicalities, the prosecutor was a lawyer for one of the members in the YSL Rico case.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be his lawyer.
Yeah.
So if there's any type of shit of him telling her information and then she became a prosecutor, it's a mistrial right there. So I think, again, the cops have no interest in keeping Atlanta safe here. This is a circus and a way for people to go up the ladder within their job.
Yeah.
That's all this is to me. I don't think they're really interested in cleaning up the streets. It's just a way to get a promotion.
Well, we'll see. Nipsey Hussle's killer, Eric Holder, was just sentenced to 60 years after being found guilty on first-degree murder. So hopefully the family has some peace with this, knowing that the killer will never, ever see the light of day. He won't never leave prison. Most likely will die in prison as a result of killing the great Nipsey Hussle. So hopefully, continue prayers and condolences to the family, and hopefully that this closes a chapter, an unfortunate chapter in their lives, and that they can find some peace in knowing that the person responsible for this will never be will walk again as a free man. So
they just swept under the rug that whole, what's his name, Chris Darden, that was a prosecutor in the OJ trial, that ended up when Eric Holder went to say guilty or not guilty, he was representing him.
Mm-hmm.
They just swept that under the rug out of nowhere.
I think he dropped that case though.
He did. It was just odd. And I swear I'm not doing a conspiracy thing here at all. It was just odd that, why was Chris Darden even on that case? He's not a public defender.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he was just like, nah. Why did he take it in the first place at all?
Yeah, I think he just saw the backlash online and was like, whoa, all right, I'm cool.
This isn't OJ.
Yeah, I'm not touching this case. I'll stay far away from this. But he was sentenced. Eric Holder was sentenced to 60 years in jail. So, again, continue prayers to the family.
We had a half a family outing.
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, and Eddin went to the Division show.
Yep.
Wait, I'm family?
I said half a family outing. Like Maul and I are family. You would be the half that wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the division.
Thank you.
You're the redheaded stepchild in this scenario.
Look how life. Look how life. Look in the mirror. Look at this guy. That's you.
Rory deflecting.
But we went to Terminal 5, saw Division. Eddin was there as I guess just the camera guy. Like he wasn't really there.
How's your BTS
like
guy?
with us?
Yeah, he was the documentarian.
Yeah.
There you go. Documentarian.
Documentarian.
Yeah. Like a veterinarian
Yeah.
with a camera. Eddin's a veterinarian with a camera.
I talk to cameras.
Yeah.
Really great show. It was fun maneuvering through the crowd, seeing all the women yelling Maul's name. Don't act like it didn't happen.
It really did happen.
It did happen.
It
Don't
really
even
did
start.
happen.
There was a woman, like literally, she was going like this.
Jermaine
she was
Dupri
so
next to
excited.
her, and she was like, "No, not him. Him."
Yeah, she went
Maul."
past JD and was like, "No, Maul." I was
That's
like,
just disrespectful to do. Like, how you skip JD to me? You know how weird Lady Wiz.
you're more of a heartthrob.
Money bag.
No,
He's
I'm
probably
not.
younger too. JD's a little older than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maul
Not
draws
that
them
much
young.
older, but
You said what?
I said, yeah, Maul draws the young crowd.
I do.
You might be the same age as JD.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not the same age as JD. I'm definitely
He,
not.
got,
Jermaine
he only
Dupri-
got you by like 10
He's
years.
50.
Like it ain't a big.
Only 10 years? I only got you by 10 years. Now what?
That's true.
No, you got me by more than 10 years, baby.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, yeah, I got you by.
12 years.
12 years.
Sure.
You got me for
Ooh.
10 years.
12, 13 years.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Well,
Point is,
respect your elders.
Anyways, even being 10 years younger than Maul, the crowd was not going crazy for me. They were going crazy for Maul. But Daniel was kind of being a little nasty on that stage, man.
ew.
I mean, he was in his R&B bag. He had baby oil in his dressing room, honey,
Sick.
He was doing what he was
candles,
supposed to do.
silk shirts.
Some white man passing out $2 bills.
$2
Yo.
Steve. Shout out to $2 Steve.
That
man.
was crazy.
Shout out to $2 Steve. $2 Steve was I don't know how you don't remember him when we were at the Drake show. He was there at the Drake show at the Garden a few years ago. At the
Yeah,
Scorpion
I was
tour.
looking at Serena Williams.
No, but
man.
he handed you some $2 bills.
Oh, that's his thing.
Yeah. His
Oh, I
name is
didn't know
$2
that's his thing.
Steve.
You say
What
that,
the
I don't
fuck?
remember.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. Was head to toe in all Drake Nike attire.
Yeah, not good.
It's hard.
I still have those $2 bills. I don't know if
So
it was
do I.
real or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're real.
Mm-hmm.
But then also like the male ego got involved when he tried to hand me money.
More?
I was like, this man's about to just give me money. I don't
That's
know
his
him.
thing. He just says, "Hey, how you doing, man?" $2 Steve just here. Some $2 bills.
He's
Well,
a
I
successful
have ego
bankruptcy
problems.
lawyer.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's an ill side hustle.
That's an ill side hustle.
Yeah. $2
He's
Steve.
about to show up at Thug's trial with $2 bills.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere near that.
Pay off the
Not touching
jersey. I thought he's a
that.
practicing
Stay,
lawyer.
no, stay away from that.
No.
Well, yeah, Division did real R&B shit. It was nice to be back at like
Good
an
show.
old school R&B, bring women on stage,
Good show.
woo them, do all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm. And I like the way he blended some of other records with some of his records, some samples that they used, played the original song, went into that bag. Like I liked it. They definitely put on a really, really good R&B show.
And there was like funny moments where, because real R&B sometimes gets taken like a little too seriously. Like
Mhm.
it's got to be real R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Him doing his John Legend impression was hilarious. Like it's
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
It goes from sex shit, serious shit, fun shit. It's a journey, if you will.
But then in true Daniel fashion, he pulled some ladies up on stage because the song "Touch It" off of the "Working on My Karma" album has been it's gone viral on TikTok. People are making videos of the song. So he brought some fans on stage, some women on stage
Yeah,
to
he did.
participate in the "Touch It" dance or whatever.
They say you started that trend.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah,
not me.
Busta Rhymes, Papoose, Lloyd Banks, Touch It.
Harvey
Remix?
Weinstein
No,
started
okay.
that. So he bought
Touch
some. He bought some. That wasn't. I shouldn't have did that.
Imagine
okay.
if the whole
I shouldn't have
Busta
said
Rhymes Touch It remix did the same thing Daniel did on stage.
Yeah, no, that's just too much. Way too much. But Daniel brought some girls on stage. They had girls dancing. So one fan in particular had a moment.
Her name is
guy.
Leslie.
Her name is Leslie. Leslie, some guy texted her and said, "I guess you had a good time shaking your ass" on the dude who was performing. And her caption to that text or DM was, "He's a hater," and yes, I did. And Leslie said that she is single. So no, everybody started feeling like that was her boyfriend.
She's single now.
Well,
She's
yeah.
definitely single now.
Well, she said she's single, whatever. That's not her boyfriend. Daniel, Division had a tattoo session with some of the fans the next night. Daniel, she was one of the girls that went, got a Division tattoo. Daniel gave her some flowers.
I'm not buying this whole little press run social media shit that they're doing with this. I think Daniel beat.
Well, let's call Daniel and find out. Let's call him and
I do want to find out. I think it's nasty ass beat. I get it. It's for socials. Let's have fun with the fans.
Yeah.
I saw how those pants fit on stage.
Hey,
I know.
Yo.
He's talking about the girl.
Where's
sorry.
Look,
sorry.
see,
Y'all are weird.
No,
I
listen,
assumed
this
she had a-
we're
I assumed
family.
she had a
No,
dress
listen,
on.
we're family.
Yeah.
If you want to let
There's
us
a
know
whole-
something, just
you-
let us know
you
something.
pulled
It's
up the
your
visual.
laptop that has the
I'm
photo
not
of her in the
looking
leather
at-
pants.
I'm not looking at the photo. I was just.
Yeah,
I was,
no, look at the leather pants. You see him.
I was enthralled. I was.
She was the only one that could dance, though. The rest of them chicks had
Damn.
Taylor Swift rhythm. I had secondhand embarrassment for everyone but that girl.
Go Leslie.
Was she cute? She looks cute.
She's
She was
very
cute. Yeah, she had a nice little twerk.
Oh, he definitely beat.
She had a nice little what?
Little
Oh, look
twerk.
at his focus. He beat.
Yeah, he beat.
Look at that.
Oh,
Eddin.
just-
Nah, he's in the
No,
zone.
he's-
He's singing.
She got a nice
no,
little
guys,
body.
no. He's just looking at his demographic.
Wig,
He's just
wig laid.
studying his demo. That's
You know
all
what's
he's
crazy?
doing.
She already has, if you look at this photo, she already has an all access lanyard on. And she was just in
It's
the crowd.
it's a VIP
She-
one.
yeah,
It was chaining day for her. You put the chain on her.
Chain, yeah.
She was a plant.
Yo,
You come to the green room.
Your chain today putting a laminate on somebody is nasty.
It's
as
like you
fuck.
on tour.
I was not putting laminates on anybody.
wow.
She
Look
had
how
laminates?
No. Look how fast they throw me in a lie. That's like you on tour.
No,
No,
I
it's
get the
nothing
all
like me on
access
tour.
stickers.
Nah,
Maul
you
was like,
you was wristband poppy at one point.
yeah, Maul,
Wristband poppy.
the all access stickers. Maul was like, yo, you see her
WBP?
over there?
Yo, let me get 15 of those.
Give-
like,
give-
Maul, the green room holds 3 people.
15. I
Maul,
want 15
Maul would be
all
like,
access
Julian,
points.
slap one on her thigh.
What?
I've never told Julian. He just wants to slap thighs. That's what he wants to do. I've never told him to do that. But let's call Daniel.
Yeah,
Let's see.
please.
Let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this.
All right. We got to see what he was doing.
We know what he was doing.
Because that was some nasty shit. He probably still with her. That's why he's not answering.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound.
You sound out of breath.
Nah, we not doing that. That's not how we answering the phone, fam.
Car.
What?
In your car, you're on tour. How you got a car?
No, come on, man. The Uber. No, I gotta find it. Yeah. I'm just running back to my Uber. We just got to DC.
Okay, cool. All right. We just want to know, like, did you beat?
Yeah, did you?
Oh my God. Beat who? Beat what? The case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the Division Rico trial. You stirred up the internet, man. And I know you. I know it came off. You thought you was being a gentleman, but you was being a creep.
I don't know what you're talking about. Explain this. Break it down. What are we talking about right now?
Is she in the Uber?
Well, we already informed the fans. We went to the Division show. You brought a bunch of amazing young ladies on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
one of them
Shout
got
out to New York.
Yeah, of course. And one of them got a text message saying, like, you had a good time shaking your ass with dude. And then you, of course, being a gentleman, wanted to be like, yo, should I take her out? Because, of course, right, you're just a gentleman. You weren't doing that to piss dude off even more.
No, what it was I saw a bunch of internet bullies, cyber bullies. That's what they called them, right?
Gotcha.
A bunch of like weirdo niggas being like, yo, dragging the shit out of her. And the first thing she said in her comments was, I'm single. So I'm like, okay, wait, so this isn't your man. At first, when I read it first, I was like, oh shoot, she just dogged her dude to go on the stage. But then when I read, like, she said, this is not my man, I was like, okay, everyone needs to stop and read. Everyone's jumping to conclusions here.
Well, that's what the internet does.
Dragging it. Exactly. And I just, as somebody who, likes to deal with realness, I was like, nah, I can't just sit back and let everybody just say, oh, this is why women deserve nothing.
Wait, that's what they took from that?
So
all women don't deserve shit.
They said all women don't deserve anything. They said like, you guys complain about wanting good men, but this is really what you're out here doing. Like, God needs to re-up the product. I was like,
what?
Damn. God needs to re-up?
That's kind of a bar, though.
This is literally a quote that I'm seeing on the internet. So I was like, come on. And I was like, yo, we should do something. As a matter of fact, it was just like, I was going to think like, oh, do we like send her some merch? Do we do something cool? But then I was like, yo, you know what? She's actually pulling up to the TAT event that we had that night.
Mm-hmm. How you knew she was pulling up, though?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I know. I could see the names on the list, and I see that it's the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you knew her full government.
That's the same person. No, I know her first. She said her name on the stage, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I'm coming to the TAT event.
I mean, with you were singing, there was a band. You could hear her say her name, right? with all that chaos?
She said it on the mic, Rory. You were there.
So tell me about the tattoo event and the date that you guys had. You weren't nervous dude might pull up?
Everybody thinks I went and took her out on a date and wined and dined her. And I was like, no, she pulled up to an event. And that's why in that little clip, I don't even know how they got that clip, to be honest. I don't know who was recording it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a show.
Yeah, and the clip, she's signing the the waivers that you do when you get a tattoo. People are like, oh, she's signing the NDA to go on a date with Daniel.
That's,
oh my God.
The streets were saying that was your NDA.
The internet is just wild. Nah, she's signing a waiver because we do these tat events for people that don't know. Everybody that wants to, get the division symbol. I'm personally tatting the fans alongside local artists from the city on this tour.
So dude said you're shaking your ass with the performer, and then you branded her afterwards.
Wow.
Him.
Correct. Yeah.
That is damn.
That's a date, bro.
Him, yo.
And that's a date.
That's a date.
That's how you date. That sounds like fraternity shit that only you would know about.
If I put my logo on you, that's a first date.
How many
so you know it's real.
0. Never been on a date.
That's your way of just moving around the country and just branding your hoes.
Nah, that's my listen. The symbol is not like, oh, this is Daniel.
They just love math.
The symbol is,
farmers do that to their cattle, right?
Wow.
I'm gonna give you the slogan. All right, it's people who are on their own vibe, even if it means being divided from the rest. That's the logo.
Wow. Talk to these hoes. I like it.
If you relate to that type of perspective, then they with it. So anyhow, we had a beautiful event, and I said, let me go out of let me try to get this girl some flowers, and let her know don't let the internet bother her. That's all. I'm just trying to do something nice.
I like that. Admirable.
That was some real R&B shit for you to do.
Yeah, hey.
Speaking of R&B shit that you do, so we were at the show the other night. First of all, y'all did a great job. It was a great show.
Yeah, y'all smoked that shit.
But in the dressing room, in your green room,
here we go.
I knew I was at an R&B green room. I'm used to being in green rooms now where it's just simple shit, food, drinks, maybe some candles if we're feeling some type of way. But when you're in the R&B dressing room, like I looked at the table and I asked JD, I said, JD, what the fuck is happening right now? It was a brand new bottle of baby oil.
What?
And it was a bottle of honey. Now I can guess the honey was for tea. You're a vocalist. You have to sing. You need your
No. They were both for the ladies.
What?
Oh, the honey was for the ladies too. See, this is what I'm saying, Daniel. This is.
Did you have a shower close by? You was covering them in honey and baby oil to go back home?
My vocals. You thought I was caring about my vocals? No, bro.
Yeah.
You were singing a little extra hard in New York.
That was a long show.
That was for lathering.
No, we know that we in the R&B dressing room whenever you have a bottle of honey and a bottle of baby oil. I haven't seen a bottle of baby oil in about 8-9 years.
What were you doing 8 and 9 years ago?
I mean, baby oil was around, but like I didn't think guys.
It was trendy.
Yeah, it was trendy back then. I didn't think people still, but that's a staple in the R&B dressing room. You gotta the lights gotta hit you. You gotta be glistening, I guess, under the lights. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
Where do you rank with Beyonce as far as outfit changes during one show?
I changed my jacket to a shirt.
I feel like I saw 3 or 4 shirts. At one point, there was a tank top.
Wow.
Oh no, he took the shirt off. You got to take the shirt off. It's R&B. You got to take layers off.
The jacket was hot.
Yeah.
So I put on a shirt, and at some point, I took the shirt, and I was just, I was in the tank. That's all.
Nasty.
With the tour moving forward, now that you've taken this young woman out on a date, is this going to be like a reoccurring thing? Wow. Each city, you're going to pick a girl that comes on stage.
What's crazy is I keep seeing these tweets after these shows, and it's like guys tweeting that are at the shows being like, yo, I saw at least 4 girls break up with their man tonight. And other guy's like, yo, 20 of the girls that I liked in the city ended up on, and 19 of them ended up on the stage. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's just a bunch of.
No, you're literally ruining households.
No, man, it's to bring people together. It's R&B.
No, you're creating division.
Yeah, you're creating division in the households.
Your entire theme here is dividing people from their significant others.
Yeah, you're taking mothers from their children. You're taking mothers from their children, and they're coming to your show and they're fornicating with you.
They're dancing on the stage. But yeah, I mean, ideally, if you ask me, am I going to do this in every city? Yeah, I mean, why not interact with the fans, pull people on the stage when the vibe is right? You know.
Can I get into your artist ego real quick instead of the
my artist what ego?
The PR shit you're giving us now? I think
go ahead.
You did everything you did on Twitter and at the tattoo shit because he said dude who was performing and not your name. I think that's what set you off. I think you saw that and was like, if he would have said Daniel or Division, you would have been like, all right, but it is what it is. You saw that and was like, oh, all right, bet. I'm dude who's performing. Got you.
No,
I'll show you.
Come on, man. I'm about bringing peace, love, and happiness to women across the world, everybody across the world.
All right, well, good luck, man. We hope that the rest of the tour is successful. We don't want to see you trending no more for allegedly breaking up a happy couple. But have fun, be safe out there, and don't leave a trail of baby oil everywhere.
I got you, man. I'm on it.
All right, bro.
My guy. All right, so we had an All-Star weekend over this past weekend, Rory.
Mm-hmm. How was Utah?
Utah was cold, I'm guessing. Cold and white.
Oh, you're guessing.
Kind of like your ancestors.
Ooh.
And
Jesus.
me. And you. That's it. Passed down. I saw you on the court during the dunk contest trying to get a video.
No, that was Chris Tucker.
Can we talk about how nasty that was?
That was Chris Tucker?
That wasn't me. That was Chris Tucker.
We can get into the rest of this weekend. Can we talk about how many men kept storming that court to try to take videos?
But
that was fucking nasty
but
work.
This has been a thing for years, Rory.
This was particularly nasty.
That's All-Star Weekend.
It's All-Star Weekend. Social media now taking off the way it's taking off. But the athletes being courtside of recording has been a thing for years. I do know what you mean, though.
I'm not talking about when Shaq used to have the camcorder. I'm not even talking about some of the NBA players that had their phones. This is their shit. I'm with that. There was about 25 men none of us knew have anything to do with the NBA, have ever been on a team that had their phones in this man's face that they had never met before after he dunked.
Yeah.
Like this.
Well, again, everybody.
A sweaty man that's dunking, they ran onto an NBA court to get a selfie video.
It's the social media craze, wanting to be the first to post a video, get the best video. I'm here at All-Star Weekend. That it's just that. I'm not mad at that. What I am mad at,
I'm not mad at the NBA players that were doing it. I'm talking about the mans in them.
Again, they just want a part of the moment. What I am mad at, though, I do think that the NBA have to do something about All-Star Weekend. Aside from Mac McClung coming out and putting on a great dunk contest.
As any Irishman would.
It was Rory's coming out party.
Yeah, I mean, the Irish saved.
I mean, this was
All-Star Weekend.
was expected for us because naturally we're great athletes, great physiques. We're all very tall.
Yeah,
like this. I mean, this was expected. Everyone was surprised. I'm like, this is what all Irish people do.
Is he the white savior Utah was looking for all weekend?
Yes.
There's plenty of white saviors in Utah.
He's Catholic, not Mormon.
Yes.
He's not the savior. He has one wife.
Yeah. But I'm just, the NBA has to do something about All-Star Weekend. It's slipping. It's not as fun as it used to be. I don't know if they need to. I liked when they had Kevin Hart versus Draymond Green 3-point contest.
Yeah,
that was fun.
I like the skills challenge. What they added, they're trying. But I can't be mad at them. I hate when organizations just don't try. They tried to remix it.
I'm not saying that the competitions need to change.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA needs to make it a point where the stars of the league have to participate in All-Star Weekend.
Well, what did you think about the draft before the game thing?
I thought
that was cool.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I'm talking about like with the skills challenge. I think that the guys who are the faces of the league, they have to participate in those events. Now, I know this year, 3-point contest, Steph Curry's hurt currently, so he couldn't participate. But there are other big-name 3-point shooters that I think should have participated.
Right, like Julius Randle.
And the dunk contest, Julius won, in my opinion. I don't care what y'all say. He won.
I thought he was robbed.
Yeah. They were moving
I didn't think
the
it was
basket.
regulation.
Yeah, they were moving the hoop. I saw it the whole time. I called it out from the crib. I said, hey, they're moving that.
I thought it was Deflategate with the balls they
With
put
the
out
ball,
for
yeah.
his.
Yeah,
I was like,
like,
are these regulations?
His money balls were like, pause, too big. They couldn't even go through the hoop.
They were money bags.
Yeah, it was like, I was like, yo, you should have just had me shoot the money ball. But
Hey,
Celebrity shot?
yeah, that's come on, man. Why
Wall
not?
calling for a celebrity shot.
Yeah, like tag one of your homies, like, yo, let him shoot that rack. Let me shoot the money ball right here.
Rack.
Yeah, call it the mall rack. That's nasty. Call it the mall rack.
Like the way in wrestling they tag in, like, yo.
Yeah, just let me shoot the money ball rack.
Yeah, I get it.
The dunk contest in particular, though, I think the bigger names in the league should participate. Now, Mac McClung, the Sixers called him up from the G League just so that he could participate in this dunk contest.
White flight.
And he ended up saving All-Star Weekend. This was the most excitement.
Not only saving, it was still trash. Like, I loved his dunks. I thought he did amazing, but
The dunk contest
was awful.
Yeah.
Jericho Sims, New York Knicks, love you. Don't ever
No.
don't ever participate in the dunk
I
contest.
didn't even want to bring it up. I didn't even want to bring it up.
Stick to put back dunks.
Yeah, don't do that again. Who else was in it?
I don't even like. Don't come to the Garden, bro.
No, he's playing. No, I'm not gonna do that because he's been playing well.
Of course he has.
He's been playing hard for the Knicks. He's
Nah,
been,
you got
know,
get it. You need a timeout.
Yeah, I mean after that,
Take a little while. Bro.
yeah, after you went to Salt Lake City to just put your arm in the rim 3 times. Like, come on, fam. You
No,
could've stayed home
use
for
the
that shit.
net to pull you up to do it, and then you don't even know how to open the envelope of the 50 you didn't deserve.
Yeah, he ripped it in half. You should 0. That's what you should have got for that fucking score. Trey Murphy did a good job though. KJ Martin, he looked good, but it just wasn't,
He was the first, I think, in dunk contest history, because the slow-mo always makes the dunk look crazier.
Yeah.
After you see, like, yo, I got to see the shit in slow-mo. It makes the dunk better. This was the first time I've ever seen that slow-mo made all his dunks look worse.
Yeah. It just was
Like,
bad.
it made it worse.
It was just listen, man. Again, I think that because the NBA, the guys get like 7 to 8 days off if they leave from the city that their last regular season game is played in. It's like a week off, I think. I just think that they're gonna have to, unfortunately, either they're gonna have to pay the participants a lot more money. They're gonna have to pay the stars more money to participate in the weekend, or you're gonna have to make All-Star Weekend in some cities, or even kind of like the Pro Bowl. Do it in the islands. Do it in Turks. Do it in Puerto Rico. Do it in somewhere where people can feel like they're on vacation. Players are not going to go to cold Utah when they can go to Turks for 7 days.
Well, you're trying to take this beautiful American sport out of America.
Well, this is a global game now, Rory. The Irish just won a dunk contest.
And the French dude about to be the number 1 pick and change the NBA forever. NBA about to suck once he gets in the league.
Not suck, but he will win everything. I think Victor's gonna win the championship every year, no matter what team he's on.
I think
they're not gonna be able to stop him.
He should do the dunk contest just round 1 and stand under the hoop and go like this.
That will kill it. See,
Yeah.
that we don't need that. Please don't do that. But they need to do something because again, it's just not as exciting as it used to. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe these things just don't excite me anymore. But I think I speak for a lot of people when I say All-Star Weekend has been lacking for the last
There's data
years.
to support that, Mal. Viewership this weekend was down 32% than in last year.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
a lot.
bad.
Yeah.
There wasn't really a draw this year, to be honest. Like, even when they were marketing it, like, there was no name that I was like, I have to. Maybe Dame in the 3-point contest was
Even
the only
the
thing where I was like, all right, I
Celebrity
got to
All-Star
see
game
Dame in the 3-point.
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of the celebrities in the Celebrity All-Star game.
3.7 million viewers compared to the 5.4 last year.
Yikes.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
You know what's bad when I predict the winner of the 3-point contest and the dunk contest, and I get it right.
I mean, it was a pretty.
Yeah, if you're 2 for 2 on takes.
If you notice,
Damn.
Vegas didn't even put that on the.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some shit
It's
right.
like, yo,
it was bad.
Hey.
it's like, come on, man.
All
Who's in the
valid.
3-point contest? All right, we know who's going to win the 3-point contest, and we know who's going to win the dunk contest.
Well, Rory, how does this make you feel? I mean, this is a big moment for white basketball history. This is huge.
Mac
especially-
McClung was acting different. You seen him the next day when he was introducing who did he introduce? Post Malone. They had to bring Post Malone out. He introduced Post Malone. He had his little cardigan sweat on. I said, Mac acting different now. That nigga won the dunk contest
he
last
should.
night.
about to get some waves.
Acting you know he about to get the official white boy, black boy haircut. He gonna get the line. You know they gonna cut that bang off. You know that.
Come out looking like the professor.
Oh yeah, the bang is gone. The bang, he gonna get that out of there.
During Black History Month too,
Gonna go
Rory.
to Supercuts
Yeah, he has to.
for sure.
He getting rid of that Floby. Dude, threw that Floby in the garbage.
On the third round of dunk contest, you did kind of see his entire swag change. He was like the nice, humble guy. On the third one, when he did the neck shit, like
he knew he wanted.
He was like, "Cuz."
when he had Drewski over his fucking arm, things got a little different. But I will say, it is Black History Month, so I want to choose my words very carefully.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
Hard R.
For Rory.
Between Travis Kelce,
Okay.
my guy Mac here, not only Gingers, but the Irish are doing pretty fucking well.
Angus Cloud.
To start 2023.
Yeah.
Angus Cloud did have a hit and run. Shout out to my guy.
Oh, don't put that on Angus. That was you. I see the bruises on your hand. That was you.
Yeah.
I got bruises on my hand.
Look at that red mark right there. That was you in the hit and
It
run.
was from the steering wheel when I hit him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I put that on him. It's cool.
On his jacket.
And and as soon as I go to court, I'm going to say, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Euphoria as a gang needs to be taken off the streets.
We out here wilding.
Your Honor, have you watched Euphoria? It's nothing but drugs.
Yep.
Fez is over here putting fentanyl in the entire community.
Okay.
True.
He's shooting people. He's taking the youth. What was the little kid's name in Euphoria? Yeah, man, come on. Fez, whole deeper, darker criminal link with Ashtray. Like, we got to get Fez off the streets.
Ashtray?
I want to know who named him Ashtray.
The streets.
Because I know they were trying to call him Trey. They were trying to call him Trey if he was black. They didn't call him Trey. You know that.
No, his grandmother, if I'm not mistaken.
His grandmother called
Yeah,
him Ashtray.
The adopted mom.
She was the white
Oh,
junkie.
she's probably because she used to tell him all the time, he passed me the ashtray. So you use the kids to go get the
I think that is how he got his name.
I'm pretty sure as
Not
well.
how he
That's how he got it.
They
No.
explained
Pass me the
it, but
ashtray.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Go watch Euphoria.
Free Ashtray. Oh, I forgot the ending. One of them got killed.
They got shot up in the
All right.
bathroom.
We don't know if Fez is alive,
The
right?
bathroom. Ashtray's dead.
Oh, yeah. Ashtray went out like
dead.
fucking
Yeah, sorry.
Tony Montana.
Yeah,
Big
Spoiler
dead.
alert.
He went out.
Ashtray got clapped.
Ashtray.
But
They
I'm
they
insensitive
shattered
about.
the ashtray.
I'm
Yo,
ins-
he went out like Queen Latifah
No,
and set it off.
Ashtray is a fictional character. You were talking about Paul Walker, a real man.
Wow,
Yeah,
she was
don't
literally
try
about
to-
to bring up Paul
Yo,
Walker.
don't do that. Don't try to clean up what you did. You said he went and died.
He was insensitive about Ashtray, so
It's
that's
a
why
fictional
character.
I'm
kid,
insensitive.
Javon Walton, is alive
Yeah,
and
Javon
well.
is doing great.
Demaris is fucking crazy.
Yeah, like, what is she talking about?
No, he really died.
Yeah, like Paul Walker is like really dead. Not in the Fast and
Ashtray
Furious
is
way.
alive.
He really died so hard that they had to kill off his character in a
movie,
franchise.
yeah.
In a
And
movie.
monetized off the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Javon he's doing fine.
He's getting more
Javon
gigs.
just did a magazine cover with Esquire.
Yeah, he's fine.
Damn, word.
But yeah, Rory, the Irish.
And if Bruce Jenner could beat the hit and run charge, I mean, Fez should be all right, right?
well, you should be okay.
I mean, that is
Well,
a
he
Jenner.
doesn't have the LGBTQ.
Oh, yeah, Fez got to be
Community
gay to beat
behind
that, huh?
You can't say
I like it.
Keep it. I don't give a fuck.
Keep it. I like it.
Keep me saying keep it.
Yeah, his defense can't be I drive like a woman now.
Yo, see, look,
I think it was funny.
I like that too. Just keep
I
all
don't want
of it.
that 3 a.m. text.
Oh man, but yeah, hopefully the All-Star Weekend next year is a little better. Rory, thank you and your Irish blood brother for holding a dunk contest to keeping it a respectable event. We thank you for that.
Me timbers.
During Black History Month, this is what the Irish did for us.
I mean, you're welcome.
Rory, I gotta say, I think ever since like our love and our chemistry for each other, the blacks and the Irish have been doing pretty well.
Yeah,
We've
we've been a unit for a little
we've
while.
been a unit. I like what we're doing to continue that push globally. I think we're pushing the black and Irish relationships globally. So I like that for us.
The Blirish.
We're Blirish.
We're Billy Blowers.
Yeah, I like
Blirish.
it. I love it. Any plans for the weekend? What you got going on?
I think we should go to DC for the division show now that Daniel just said that on the phone
You
call.
running amok around the whole city?
That's what day is the first?
Can y'all take me to this one
That's
since
next-
I missed the
that's
Oh,
last
it's
one?
next. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Trying to go
next
to Rose Bar?
Thursday, next Wednesday
Is Rose Bar still a thing?
in DC. Rose Bar was that was a great spot. Rose Bar was great. I love it.
John Wall ruined it, but it's cool.
I do want to say in closing, please watch out for the LA Clippers. I love the fact that they signed Russell Westbrook.
Woo.
That's all I'm gonna say. I think Russell Westbrook is so happy to not be on the Lakers anymore. I know he didn't want to leave LA. And I believe that he is happy to be with the Clippers. And I do think that Russ is going to have a lot of people, even though he played well with the Lakers, I think he will play better with the Clippers. So that's something to watch. Brittany Griner signed with the Mercury on a 1-year deal. So she's back playing basketball after, spending that time in a Russian prison for having getting caught with a what was it? A vape pen. She had a vape pen. So she's back playing basketball. Shout out to Brittany Griner.
No, I mean, I think it's great that we know what she's doing after post-prison life. What is the merchant of death that we traded her for? Like, what's he up to?
Oh, you know,
I'm glad that there was a headline that she signed with the Mercury. What is the merchant of death
what he's doing?
Can someone tell me?
He's cooking more death.
Yeah.
You know he's cooking up.
Who did he sign with?
Yeah. Yo, you know who he signed with. Vladi Dottie.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
He's over there. He's playing for the Vladi All-Stars. Yeah. He's playing for the Vladi All-Stars. You better believe that. He's right there with Vladi cooking up.
It's going to be Vladi Divac all over this shit.
Oh, you better believe it. The Merchant of Death is cooking up as we speak.
Yeah.
Nothing going on this weekend.
That Roots Picnic lineup is fucking nuts.
Diddy and Miss Lauryn Hill headlining Roots Picnic. So that should be fucking amazing.
It's not just that. Like, who else is on that shit?
Lucky Day, Glorilla, Sid, Ari Lennox, City Girls, DJ Drama, Soy Santana, Uncle Waffles.
Love Waffles.
Yeah, it's
Isley Brothers and Roy Ayers. This is nuts. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drama.
It wasn't as good the year we went. This is better.
Sid. Oh, Sid.
That was good.
That was
It
pretty
good,
great.
but it wasn't this. It wasn't Dave Chappelle and Lauryn Hill.
No.
He's at the Wells Fargo.
Dave Chappelle's a pump fake thing.
Yeah, he's at the Wells
Yeah,
Fargo.
that's Wells Fargo.
He just happens to be in the city.
But I think that's cool, though, that they're putting that within the week. Like, it's going to be a weekend, not just one day.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of
And
dope.
trust Dave will be there when Lauryn Hill hits.
What do you guys think about the podcast stage?
Who's on the podcast stage?
Not us, apparently.
Oh,
So that
shout out to
sucks.
Lip Service with Angela
Oh, there
Yee.
were no way they were gonna put us on.
Shout out
there.
to Charlemagne.
Poor Minds. Shout
Poor
out to
Minds. Shout out to Party Poor Minds.
Mhm.
Oh, shout out to Don't Call Me White Girl. I'm really happy for her.
She's dope. I like her.
Yeah.
And she's from Philly, right? I believe she's from Philly.
I think she might be.
Yeah, I think she's from Philly.
Yeah,
Charlemagne the God doesn't have a podcast by himself, though.
No. But
So is it the podcast stage?
So he's just, he's just by
He'll
himself.
probably bring guests. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
No, but he's not.
Charlemagne and friends.
Charlemagne is an icon in the radio world. I agree. He's a
gonna
legend.
Bring,
I love him to death.
He's gonna bring Envy.
But it's not.
It's the
That's
Breakfast
his
Club.
name.
Actually, I take it back. Remember when they did the iHeart Podcast Awards and Breakfast Club won?
Yeah. See? There you go.
You remember the podcast Breakfast Club?
Because they record.
Because they put it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, they put it on
Yeah.
SoundCloud. See, now you look ridiculous.
I kind of want my flowers. I'm gonna ask for them.
Which
Pop your
is
shit, King.
Get your lilies.
I put together the state property reunion at Duce Palooza in the Barclays Center.
Him.
You're not. Come on. Like, I love you, Questlove. I know you're from Philly. They all from Philly. But I did that.
Him
already.
Farrell.
I did that.
You walk so Quest could fly.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Wait a minute. Sorry, I just noticed.
He's walking to the beat of my drum.
Exactly.
See, I got bars. I have bars.
He's walking. I do have them. June 2nd to the 4th.
Don't try to request my love.
Roots Picnic. Tickets available at therootspicnic.com.
You know my roots.
Oh, Division. You should look at Division's performing.
Stop ignoring my bars.
Rory's gonna keep going throughout the end of this.
That's how I got over. You think I was undone?
I just want to end the show. I'm just trying to end the show. I'm just looking at the rest of the lineup. Coco Jones. Who said you're lucky to Black Thought, Eve, Busta Rhymes, Division, Kendra. So this is a good luck. Lil Uzi Vert. Okay.
Yusuf Day's experience. I sent you him, Rory. That's that jazz crew.
Yeah.
They're really.
Oh,
really,
Little Brother.
really good.
Okay.
LB is on there. I'm so happy they're finally gonna get their money
Oh, Friday.
on these
congrats,
festival
Friday.
stages.
Simba. Shout out to Simba.
I see Rocky. Do they mean like
No.
No.
Where's the
ASAP
save,
Rocky?
bro?
no?
No, because it would say ASAP
No,
Rocky.
I wasn't talking about ASAP Rocky.
Oh, I don't know which
Like-
Rocky you talking about.
I meant like Sylvester Stallone.
All right, yo, listen, man. It's been a
Clean up,
great,
yeah.
great episode. It's beautiful talking to you, beautiful people out there. Download each and every episode of the New Rory and Mal podcast. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Patreon.com/.
Subscribe to Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us in real life. Follow Rory if you see him in the street. Just follow him with your phone out.
Yeah, just follow him everywhere.
Yeah, just follow him and take pictures of him.
Yeah,
and
beat him up.
And
He
just
loves
watch
it.
him get
I
mad.
have social anxiety. Why would you tell people to do that to me?
just follow him.
Shoot somebody if they do that.
Just
Please
follow
don't do
Telling
that.
people to follow people is fucking hilarious.
Just follow Rory. Whenever you see him, just continue to follow him wherever he's
call him
walking.
names.
Just follow him.
Just lower the white balance.
That's
on your
all.
phone.
That's all you got to do. It's been great. Y'all be
Imagine
safe. Have a
starting that
beautiful
trend.
weekend. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
NewRoryAndMal.